There we go. Okay, second try. Take two. And hopefully we'll get somebody checked in here. Today's a hot tea day. That's good. It's a berry. Kelsey's here. Aloha. Namaste. Hi there. This is take two. I had it going the first time and nobody checked in, and it was just me sneezing a couple of times and talking. So I restarted. So tea. Yeah, I just got this from Sprouts. It's just a little bit of a berry detox, so it sounded good. And some immune system support, so I just made it. Oh, good, yeah, hola. All right, I got my Taylor 714 back from the awesome folks at Brindley's, and it's been, it's had its little tune-up every couple of years. It just needs that, and cleaned up everything, and no more buzzing down here in the saddle, and of course they do exquisite work, so got it all cleaned and fresh set of strings, so I'm ready to go. Yeah, hope your Sunday's going well. Beautiful weather out there. Well, let's give it another minute or so, and hopefully we'll get some others checked in, and we'll get some music going. So far, so good. Went for a hike earlier at Silly Mountain. Yay! Today was definitely, and still is, outdoor weather, hiking or otherwise. Well, there must be some kind of a sporting event or something on. So, all the tribe is away, but all right, one more minute and we'll get some stuff going. Oh, hot tea. Good for the body and the soul. It's good soul food. I like this. Oh, well, thanks for dropping in. Let's see. We'll kick off a little Steve Holtz and Jewel. both of whom play Taylor guitars, and I got turned on to Taylor because of Steve. So appropriate. I hear the clock, it's 6 a.m. Feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, she was out for a walk. Consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. So I picked up the paper, it was more bad news. More hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, and even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. My hearts are broken every day. Brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. And I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, and even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see. You were meant for me, I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Boy, this guitar is ringing like a bell. Bruce Brindley did a great job setting this right back up again. We were definitely made for each other. I love this guitar. I love how it feels, I love how it sounds. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Brand new strings make such a difference. come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk, buy a cafe where I hope to be singing soon. Please come to Boston. She said no, but you come home to me. And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyons, and then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver. She said no, but you come home to me. And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need a lean to, somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. There's some stars that fell from the sky living up on the hill. Please come to LA, she just said no. Boy, will you come home to me? And she said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Oh yeah, some Dave Loggins, perfect, absolutely perfect, gem perfect for Soulful Sunday. V, you're in Savannah, Georgia. Wow. All right, so we have an out-of-stater tonight. That's awesome. Me too, Kelsey. I think that came out in like 7th grade. So it took me several years before I finally said, okay, I'm going to learn that a couple years ago, and I finally did, so I like that song. All right, looks like it's girls' night. Checked in anyway. I can't tell who's not checked in. So good to see you both. Thanks for checking in. I hadn't done this one in a little while. Maybe in a month or so. So this is an original that I wrote several years ago for the little daughter of some friends of mine. She comes through the garden, dancing her way through the lilies and the tulips as they smile and sway at the tiny ballerina with dreams in her eye. She's the belle of the dance, you see. Forever and always she'll be. Now her parents named her Bella, so they'd never forget the music they first heard on the night that they met. An enchanting young maiden and a tall, handsome gent. She's the belle of their dance, you see. Forever and always she'll be. Now Bella, she likes Lance a lot, and there's a whisper around town that his armor is useless whenever she's around. And when the moon casts its shadow for the 31st time, she'll be the belle of his dance, you see. Forever and always she'll be. But I had journeys to take and my fortune to make, so I bid her farewell with a tear. But I never did forget the day that we met, when she danced in the garden for me. Always and forever she'll be. Now the sun's come and gone for 10,000 days, and I'm slow on my feet. My hair's all turned gray, and Bella and her fella have a blossom of their own, a tiny ballerina and a beautiful home. And so I sit in that garden and dream of that day. Always and forever she'll be Isabella, the belle of the dance to me. All right, there's an original I wrote called Bella. Oh, nice little good song for a for Soulful Sunday. Looks like we're all caught up in check-ins. As always, no matter how small, it is an esteemed group. So thank you both for checking in. Oh, B is saying hi to Kells. Oh, thanks, Kells. I like that little song. I was going. When I played last week on the eve of Elvis's 87th birthday, I was playing all the Elvis songs I knew, and I forgot this one. So I'm gonna play this one. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Oh, had to find that last chord. A little Elvis for our Soulful Sunday. Everybody's caught up on check-ins yet? Or I am. Yep. Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. Words of love you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Let me hear you say the words I want to hear. Darling, when you're near. Words of love you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Words of love you, so true. Oh, a little Buddy Holly for Soulful Sunday with some hot tea. Thanks, V. You're welcome. Glad you're all checked in here. all two of you. And it's girls' night. Always cool. Love that. Let me see. I had something in mind. Oh yeah, a little Ronnie McDowell song that I play occasionally. So he released this on that 1979 album called The King Is Gone, where he had that #1 hit. And so I like to do this every once in a while. Haven't practiced it, so we'll get through it. No way. Yeah, I was right the first time. Okay. She was touching my emotions, reaching every sensation as I tasted the fruits of her love. She was someone who meant nothing, just a friend worth loving, nothing more, nothing less to me. Now I'm deep in the heart of Dixie. I'm there and I'll never be free. Yes, I'm deep in the heart of Dixie. But Dixie hasn't got a heart for me. Wishing I could stay forever, knowing she will never. Still I'll hold on till she's just a memory. Now she's someone who means everything, and I'm no one to her, just a name. Nothing more, nothing less to her. Now I'm deep in the heart of Dixie. I'm there and I'll never be free. Yes, I'm deep in the heart of Dixie. But Dixie hasn't got a heart for me. No, Dixie hasn't got a heart for me. Oh, a little Ronnie McDowell for your soulful Sunday. And, oh no, Shelly's here. You've got COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry. Much love and healing to you. Well, I'm glad I could do something to help your evening while you're healing up. I've got, your husband Chris would be glad to know I've got, this is some kind of a berry detox tea. So I'm kind of taking the lead from his book and doing a little detox myself and kind of getting myself back to health in certain ways. So hot detox tea was on the order this evening. So I'm doing my own sort of getting my health back. So much love and healing to you. Hope you get well soon. Oh. Yeah, it's good. I just bought it from Sprouts today and opened the box. see. Oh, see, I love my tribe. They always support one another. It's awesome. So I did this back when I was still in my house, maybe 2 years ago. I did this one time, and I had, there's a YouTube video I found where a bunch of girls were doing, and women were doing this shuffle dancing to this Elvis song. And so I learned to do it, and then I put the video on behind me, but I had to learn to play it in time on my own, so I did. So I haven't practiced with the dancing girls, but it came to me today while I was listening to Channel 75, Sirius XM, Elvis 24/7, and I heard this on again, and I went, oh, I gotta learn that. So I ran home, and I got in here about 4:20, and I went through it and went, okay, I think I got it enough to learn it. Anyway, I've only played this once, so we're gonna do it again because it came to me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A very old friend dropped by today, 'cause he was telling everyone in town all the love that he had found. And Marie's the name of his latest flame. He talked and talked, and I heard him say that she had the longest, blackest hair, the prettiest green eyes anywhere. And Marie's the name of his latest flame. Though I smiled, the tears inside were burning. I wished him luck, and then he said goodbye. He was gone, but still his words kept returning. What else was there for me to do but cry? Would you believe that yesterday this girl was in my arms and swore to me she'd be mine eternally? And Marie's the name of his latest flame. Though I smiled, the tears inside were burning. I wished him luck, and then he said goodbye. He was gone, but still his words kept returning. What else was there for me to do but cry? Would you believe that yesterday this girl was in my arms and swore to me she'd be mine eternally? And Marie's the name of his latest flame. Yeah, Marie's the name of his latest flame. Oh, Marie's the name of his latest flame. Yeah, Marie's the name of his latest flame. Wow, it's only the second time I've ever played that. So no dancing girls this time. I didn't have time to rehearse that and figure out the timing of that. But anyway, as I mentioned at the top, just got my guitar back from the awesome folks at Brindley's Music. And Bruce Brindley, the owner, personally reset my guitar back up, did some tune-up, got it cleaned up and everything, so no more buzzing down here at the saddle. Sounds great, plays great, new set of strings, so I'm very happy. This guitar, I bought this at a family-owned music shop in downtown San Diego. 2010 was on my first contract as a consultant in nuclear power, my 27th year there in nuclear power, and so 12 years ago, this coming spring, yeah. So it was used, I loved the look of it. They let me take it in the back and sit down, and I played for probably about an hour, and this lady comes by and says, "How are you two getting along?" And I said, "I think it's the one." So it has been ever since, so I love this guitar. So it plays great, and oh, so it's nice to have it back. They do a wonderful, wonderful job of taking care of music needs. So I picked it up yesterday. Little Steve Poltz, how's this? I think great for a soulful Sunday. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and a half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. I only had 3 words that I wanted to tell you, but it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. And I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tooheys, and I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. I only had 5 tickets and 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7 card stud, and I had a royal flush. I took out your picture and started to blush. I only had 8 lives, most cats got 9. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time, just this time. I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Yeah, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I fall right back into your arms again. Oh, all right. A little Steve Poltz for Soulful Sunday. I'm all caught up in check-ins and had lunch with my good friend, my BFF Pam Kalin today. And we met halfway in Scottsdale at my favorite Mexican food place. And she loves this song, so I wanted to play this while I'm sitting here capoed on the 5th fret. This is from that soundtrack to Country Strong, that Gwyneth Paltrow movie. When the stars line up and you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast. little bit late, and timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls when it could have been me, and I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine because it wasn't my time, and timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home, and I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. As I held the door, you wanted to know my name, and timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love or healed by the same, and timing is everything. And it can happen so fast, or a little bit late, and timing is everything. Oh, that's from my friend Pam, if she's watching or will watch it later. Oh, all right, friends. I'm gonna do one more. So I do this little Bob Schneider song from Austin, Texas. It's a sweet little song. I haven't played this one in a while, but it's also capoed on the 5th fret, so perfect way to end the set. Wait a minute. Oh, I haven't done it in a bit. Hang on a second. I'm missing a chord. Soonly was a pilot in the nationally known Amazing Ladies of the Outer Ozone. She didn't have no time. She didn't have no kid. She didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word. She was a fighter of crime. She looked good in a hat. She had a natural way. With tools and no car, she went to UCLA. And everybody said she was as crazy as a loon. When she was a girl, she'd spend every afternoon sitting in her backyard pretending to be a fighter ace in the Japanese military. She liked to make up her mind. She kept her feet in the air. She wore her heart on her sleeve 'cause she'd found it there. It was all well and good until she met this young man, a young pilot named Steve with a beautiful tan. He spoke English and French and he swam like a swan. He had a mouthful of teeth and more style than Cezanne. He could talk to the bees, he could breathe in the air. He wore his heart on his sleeve 'cause he found it there. And they'd sit in the trees and they'd talk through the night while the blind moon swam in the dark starry light. They talked and they crowed and they told what they knew. It was better than beer, it was all strange and new. It was black all around, it was grass all around, it was black up above. It was more than hello, it was something like love. And I don't know why life, it seems to be so hard for dreamers like you and me. When love is love, is everywhere. All right, there you go, my Soulful Sunday Seekers, my tribe. Thank you so much for joining in. That's a nice little set of music. So glad to play for you. Shelly, hope you get better. Here's the healing for you. And as always, my honor to have you check in and spend a little bit of time as we slide into the end of our week, these final hours of Sunday. So I wish you all well, and as always, thank you, Kels, for making this shirt. Namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy. Those immune systems bolstered up. Get plenty of sleep. And I will be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard for Wind Down Wednesday. And we'll see you then.